So we're going to add 2/3 plus 3/5. But the first thing is you notice here is that the denominators are not the same. So the first thing we have to do is find the LCM, or the least common multiple. And we can do that in one of two ways. You can use the slide method, or you can use the chart method. In this case, I decided to use the chart method, and I did all of the multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then all the multiples of 5, 10, 15, until we find one that's in common, and that turns out to be 15. So our first step is finding the LCM, and that is 15. So what we have here is we've done our first step. We found the LCM is 15. So in order to do the next thing is we have to convert each fraction that we have, 2/3 and 3/5, into making the denominator now 15. So we've set it up like this. 2/3 is fraction times fraction equals fraction. So 2/3 times fraction equals, and we know the new denominator has to be 15, and the same with down here. So coming back to the 2/3, so I'm looking at 3 times what equals 15? Well, 3 times 5 equals 15. I put that in my denominator. Now, whatever I put in my denominator, I make the same number in my numerator. So it's going to be 5/5 here. Now, the bottom denominator, or the bottom question, is 3/5. So 5 times what equals 15? Well, in this case, it happens to be 3. And it's same with the denominator as the numerator, so I have 3/3. Now all we have to do is complete our numerators. So on the top, 2 times 5 equals 10, and 3 times 3 equals 9. So now I've completed step 2. I now have converted each fraction using our LCM. So now I really have 10/15 plus 9/15. So now we are all ready to go ahead and add our numerators. Remember, we never ever add or subtract denominators with fractions. So all we have to do is now add our numerators. So the denominator is going to be 15. It remains 15. So 10 plus 9 equals 19. So we are left with 19/15 as our first step answer. So we have 19/15 as our answer, but that is called an improper fraction. We can't have improper fractions as a simplified answer. So how do we solve improper fractions? Just like we've done before, we're going to divide the denominator into the numerator, because always fractions are nothing but division problems. So 15 cannot divide into 1, but 15 can evenly divide into 19 one whole time. So 15 times 1 is 15. We now subtract 19, take away 15, leaves us with 4. So our new answer is going to be, so 19/15 actually equals 1 and 4/15. With 1 and 4/15, however, we've got to check, make sure, can any number divide into 4 and 15? And I'm looking to think, okay, 4 is an even number, so 2 can't divide into 15. And 3 can't divide into 4, so it looks as if we've simplified our answer. So when we come back to the original problem of 2/3 plus 3/5, we're actually equals 1 and 4/15.